Hello, good people, and welcome. This is Singing Dawn, and I'm Ellen, and today is day 9, Way. So I invite you to get yourself settled. I'm going to sing to give you a little time to do that, and then light the candles. Just remind you to work your way through your body checklist and to gather your breath and mind and consciousness onto your breath, and to begin to get into that pattern of slow, deep breath, offering it out to the universe, and to set your intention and lay yourself open to what our practice has to offer to us today in the presence of the holy as I light the candles. So here we go. Bright morning stars are rising, bright morning stars are rising, bright morning stars are rising, day is a breaking in my soul. So, day 9, way, finding a way. So in our journey through the landscape of Singing Dawn, are you beginning to find a way? What are markers that are helping blaze that trail for you? I encourage you to keep that question rolling around in your mind, because just in the same way as when you're out on a physical trail, it's helpful to notice what's in the landscape. What are unique features that I'm passing along that will actually help me track my way as I want to negotiate my way through this geography. So in the same way, notice for yourself, what are markers helping me along my way? I'm going to offer you 4 markers right now. The first is the second step in our checklist of the spectrum of resonance in our body and in our voice. So today we're on the second step, which is the belly. So you might just take your palms and spread them out across your whole belly. Get your feet flat on the floor and your sit bones under you and your spine loose so you can feel what's going on. And just take a little bit of time with that belly. So the pitch is going to be quite low, not at the bottom of your register, but right down there. And the vowel's going to be ooh. Imagine that you could breathe in through the soles of your feet and then send the breath right to your belly, which is our physical center of gravity. And in many spiritual traditions, it's also, in fact, our spiritual center of gravity. So let's sound that for a second. Ooh. Ooh. You might try a little higher and lower, see if that works better for you. Ooh. As you're doing this, I encourage you to remember the back of your belly as well as the front, to be aware of the 3-dimensionality of our body. And be aware too, if there's any moment at which you're aware that you've let go of tension, in the next breath, see if you can fill that renewed, relaxed, enlivened space with vibration. So we'll let it go for now, but I invite you, when we do our chant practice today, to invite your belly into it. Second marker that I want to mention today is just to give you by ear a review of the basic shape of the psalm tone that we're chanting Psalm 67 to. So there's a little incipit, which is the beginning. Da, da, dum. That only happens at the very beginning of the first verse. And then the basic shape is da 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 dum. That's the first half. The second half, da 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 dee da da dum. So super simple. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. And you'll notice at the end of the first half and the end of the second half, sometimes there's a little extra syllable in there. So instead of da 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 da, it's da da dee da da dum bum. And at the end of the second half, instead of da 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 da, it's da 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 bum. And you don't even really need to be super consciously aware about that, but I just wanted to lay out that tone for you so that when we put it together with the text, it may come easier. You notice I'm also still encouraging us to do this by ear. The third marker that I want to set up for you is just to notice what's happening in your body from the end of one phrase to the beginning of the next. So chanting alone in our own space is quite different from chanting with others, but it gives us a chance to really pay attention to what's happening inside us, and that is going to serve us tremendously well over the long term. So when I finish a phrase, da 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 da, there's a moment of relaxation when I'm naturally going to inhale because there's been a vacuum created in my body by the previous exhale. Da-dum. So I relax and inhale, and then that exhale, that next exhale, what I'm asking you to do is to just wait for that next exhale to appear. Don't force it. You're on your own, so you have the luxury to do that. And just to notice that moment, that sense of lift and almost flotation at the end of the exhale into the inhale, and at the end of the inhale into the exhale. And so that when you start the next phrase, you're really gliding like a hang glider on that exhale. So breath in the transition from one breath to the next. And the last marker I'd like to set for you is just to note that the text of Psalm 67 is clearly setting us in the matrix of the entire cosmos. And what the text does conceptually, our chanting does physically and spiritually. It expresses and celebrates and strengthens, physically strengthens through the power of vibration going out into the universe. It's strengthening our embeddedness in the cosmos, in the web of all that is. So enjoy that when you're singing. So again, we're going to just hop right into our practice today. And we'll do the opening verse and then stand for the doxology. And then we'll sit down and chant Psalm 67 and stand for the doxology, taking time with the doxology, taking body time to really inhabit the stretch and the fold and the wave motion of that doxology. So I'm going to move this to one side, and I'm going to screen share so that you have Psalm 67 up on the screen for yourself. So here we go with the opening. Remember that ooh. Ooh, ooh. And let's start here. Holy One, open my lips, and my mouth shall proclaim your praise. Stand up. Connect earth and sky with a big stretch in your body. Exhale, fold it forward. Let go. Inhale. Halfway up. Doxology. Glory be to the Mother, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit. Inhale. Exhale. As always before, so now and forever. Amen. And seating. We'll start the psalm up here. Favor and bless us, Holy One. Let your face shine on us, revealing your way to all peoples. Salvation the world over. Let nations sing your praise. Every nation on earth, the world will shout for joy. For you rule the planet with justice. In fairness you govern the nations, and guide the peoples of earth. Let nations sing your praise. Every nation on earth. The land delivers its harvest. God, our God, has blessed us. Oh God, continue your blessing. May the whole world worship you. Up. Inhale, unite earth and sky in your body. Exhale, forward fold of surrender to God's mercy. Inhale, lengthen your spine halfway up. Glory be to the Mother, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit. Inhale. As always before, so now and forever. Amen. Come back to seated. We're going to take 3 breaths in and out to allow our chanting to settle and integrate in us and ourselves, to settle and integrate into the cosmos. Yes, it is so. Thank you so much for joining me for practice today, and I look forward to being with you tomorrow. Peace.